Hey you guys, this is a sort of a VR to Brenda Crozier's video about feeling bad, or maybe just acknowledging that she can't fix everybody's problems. And I really know where Brenda's coming from on that, because you know, some of us, not everyone, but certainly some of us here on YouTube, part of what we do is we're a sounding board for other people, and we tend to attract people, not their problems, but people who want advice or want support or validation. And because of the people that we are, we give it, because, you know, that's part of what defines us, is being supportive. Brenda's that way, I'm that way, so many other people that I hang out with on YouTube are that way. The problem with being like that is that you start to feel that if you can't help somebody, or as Brenda put it, fix them, it weighs on you, and you feel at some point you feel like you have to say, I'm sorry, I can't help. I am so sorry, I can't fix this. But here's the deal. While Brenda was talking, I got this flash of The Wizard of Oz. Now, The Wizard of Oz is an amazing movie, an amazing story for so many reasons. But one reason is that it encapsulates so much of the human experience through its metaphors. Now, of course, The Wizard of Oz was actually based on Homer's Odyssey. You know, back when people were first beginning to write down the truths of civilization and how people are with one another, and of course did it in a mythic format. But that's what makes good literature. I mean, it doesn't matter how old it is, it still has relevance for today. Well, The Wizard of Oz is one of those stories, and this is how it relates to what Brenda was talking about. Glinda, the good witch in The Wizard of Oz, had the power to send Dorothy home. She could have just waved that wand and sent her home. But she knew that Dorothy had to walk that path, her own path. She had to walk that yellow brick road, because Dorothy had things she had to learn. And Glinda knew that. Now, Glinda was always kind of watching over Dorothy. Occasionally she sent in, you know, some help. She gave Dorothy some really good advice, and then she floated back in her little bubble, and she let Dorothy walk her path, learn her lessons, get to the end. And then at the end, Glinda acknowledged that she'd done what she needed to do, and she, you know, basically sent her home, or woke her up, if that's how you want to look at it. That's how we have to be when we're helping our friends, I think. We can't, I'm changing hands, we can't fix people. That's my opinion. It's impossible for one person to fix another. Even if you've got a degree that says psychiatrist on your wall, you still can't fix somebody. However, it's possible, I think, for every one of us to help somebody else. And that's where you need to know where the lines are drawn between helping and fixing. When you help, you offer advice when it's asked. Sometimes you barge in and give unasked for advice if you see somebody really getting ready to fall off the edge of of their life. But mostly what you do is to just kind of hover along as they walk their path. You listen, and you be there. Sometimes people just need to break down and have someone sitting next to them while they do that, while they cry and while they have a little fit, and then they dry their tears and they move on. So I think that Glinda is a real good what's the word? I just woke up, I can't think not object lesson, well, you know, mentor maybe. She's a good mentor for how we should be with our friends when they need our help. Use a light touch, allow people to be who they are, know that we all have our own path to walk, and then, you know, walk that path with them as much as you can. Sometimes your paths diverge, and when that happens, that's maybe feels unfortunate, but it's probably necessary in one way or another. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel about the whole deal of feeling bad because you can't fix someone, or feeling bad because you're not sure that you were able to help somebody when you gave it your all. And that's, you know, that's the curse of being an empath. You feel what other people are going through. If you see someone get cut, you feel the pain. If someone it's what makes going to funerals so hard for me, because I literally can't control my emotions, and I don't cry real pretty and, oh, I'm sorry for your loss, you know, dab my eye with a handkerchief. No, I break down, blubber all over the place. It's very, very hard because I feel all of the emotion that's in the room. So, Brenda, honey, I think you're the same way. I think you feel what other people are going through, and that's why it's hard for you. So anyhow, that's my opinion for the day, and whatever it's worth. Talk to you guys later. Bye.